Hello, welcome. Question number 6, WASSCE 2025 Nigerian Section B. So in a certain year, the consumption pattern of electricity charges in a town was as follows. The first one is the cost of the first 30 unit is $1 per unit. The cost of the next 30 is also $7 per unit. Any additional unit is charged $5 per unit. Then if Amanda used 420 units of electricity in January that year, we are to calculate the amount paid for the first 20, 30, 60, the remaining per their unit charge. Then Amanda paid this amount, 2,740 in the month of February. You want to know the number of units consumed in that month. Then finally find the percentage change in units of electricity consumed in January and February. This is more or less like calculation of tax. So we are looking for amount paid by by Amanda. We can start by finding the various costs. Let's see the first one, the cost of the first 30 units. So we have cost of first, let me use different inscriptions. So we have first 30 units. We are saying 30 units, every 1 unit is paying what? $1. So you are going to have 30 times what? $1. And that will be giving you $30. Okay? Then let's find the cost of the next 30. So we have cost of next 30 units, which is going to be the 30 unit times the unit cost of $7, and that will give us $210. Now this is what we have for the first two. Now they said the cost for each additional. So after paying for the first 60 units, the remaining unit will be charged with what? $5 instead of what? $7 or what? $1. So let's see, what do we need? We need to find the remaining unit after taking this. So let's see, remaining is going to be the unit at hand minus the unit spent here. 30, which is what? 60. And that from here we have 40 more. So we have 360. So 360 units. So we need to find the cost of this unit. What will it be? The cost of what? The additional what? Unit. So let's see. Cost of additional. So that is going to be 360 times the unit cost of $5. And I'm sure if you multiply that on a calculator, it will be in 1,880 or so. Let's see. That will be giving you 1,800 what? Dollars. So this is just for the remaining. This is for the next 30, first 30. Now, in all, how much will Amanda be paying? After calculating this, we need to find the total. So let's clean here and continue. So here, let's find total amount paid. So total amount paid is the first $30 plus the second $210 plus the third $1,800. When we put that together on our calculator, let's see what figure that will be. 1,800 plus 30 plus 210. That will give you $2,040. So that is the value that Amanda will pay in January. But we are looking for, let's say, in February. So let's say Amanda paid 2,740 in what? February. So now we know the amount. What we need now is to find the number of units what consumed. Remember, the calculation that we have 2,740 was calculated with this same unit consumption, right? So if I know the first one, the first two, the remaining one that we have here will tell us how many units we are going to consume here, the additional unit. So first thing first, let's find the cost of what? First 60 units. Why do we use 60 units? We are using 60 units because the first 30, the second 30 will give you 60. So the cost is going to be, without any wasting time, this plus this will give us $240. So now, remember, if this and this is used, the remaining amount that we are getting here, this, is going to be calculated with a particular word, unit, right? We are looking for this. This time this, give me this amount. So what do? I am going to divide by 5 to get this unit. So first thing first, let's look at the amount left. Is it left or remaining? I think it's the same. It's going to be the 2,740 minus the 240. Let's see, this is going to be 2,500. So this is what is being gotten from here. There is a particular number, the unit we are looking for, multiplied by the 5 as the cost of the unit, equals to this very amount. So what do? In order to find this, I divide by 5. So let's see, the number of what? Unit consumed is going to be the amount we have here, which is 2,500 divided by a unit cost of $5, and that will be giving you, I think, 500 unit. So this is the 500 unit. They always spend this. So total unit consumed. So we can say that total unit consumed in February is going to be, first we have 60, second we have 500, and that gives us what? 560 units. So this is what is consumed in there. All right, let's see what happened from there. So let's look at it. We are beginning with the C. C is asking for the change in percentage change in unit of electricity consumed from January to February. So let's see, the unit in January was given to us as 420. The unit in February, as we calculated, is 560. What is the change in that in terms of percentage? That's what we are looking for. So we just find the difference divided by where it's supposed to be before it has increased, right? Let's clean here and continue. So let's go ahead and just go for percentage change. Is going to be the change from 560 to 420 divided by, it's supposed to be 420, then times what? 100. Let's see, let's put all in a calculator at once. We don't have space. And see, 560, 420 divided by 420 times what? 100. In terms of decimal, we don't have any specific, so we have 33.33%. That is going to be the percentage. As a whole number, 33%. 2 decimal places, and that will be what we have. I guess you understood the concept building this. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and come back for more.